Welcome back to the Barrel Zone Tuesday morning edition. We have three games to break down. I will also give out strikeout props, a strikeout prop, and two leans. We will talk about the three games first, though. So the first game I want to talk about today is the JaysWhite Sox game. We've placed the bet on Toronto at minus 118. The current line is pretty close to that, minus 121 on Pinnacle. I would still play that. This one opened up at minus 130 on Pinnacle, and I kind of agreed with that. That's really close to actually my line. So we've seen some action on the White Sox, and I kind of don't agree with it. Berrios is also priced lower than C's on DFS sites. I'm not sure about that. So yeah, the surface stats are really similar for the two guys, but I think Berrios is a bit of a safer play here. So he is sitting at a 3.9 Sierra, 1.1 whip, only a 6.8% walk rate. He has been great at home generally, 265 home WOBA, and he was great in his two home games with Toronto as well. He started against KC, 6 innings, no earned, 7 Ks, and against the Red Sox, 6 innings, 6 Ks, 1 earned. And now he faces the White Sox. But I kind of like the matchup for him. He's really dominant against righties, and the White Sox only have Moncada batting from the left side in their top five, and the other guys, they don't really have good lefties, to be honest. Berrios against righties, 228 WOBA, 2.8 FIP, 26% hard hit rate. I think he will pitch a good game here. And Seeds, I have some problems with this. So first of all, his walk rate is an issue, 9.4%. He's an extreme fly ball guy, 44% fly ball rate, 23% line drive rate, average launch angle 18 degrees. Jays are pretty good at making contact. They're averaging like almost 9 hits a game. 113 WRC plus against righties, 198 ISO. And the Toronto team, I mean, I know that Springer isn't available, but they have been solid offensively. In the last 30 days, the Jays are 6th in Team WOBA, same in WRC plus, and same in hard contact. White Sox only 17th in Team WOBA, 19th in WRC plus, and Tim Anderson is still questionable. He missed 3 straight games. I don't think he will play here. So yeah, I think the Jays are at this price are a good bet, and we've logged it in. All right, let's go to the next game. We also played New York Yankees. The line we played at was plus 140 on BetCris. I don't know why this outside shows them as offline. The game is online and bettable. The line moved a bit. It's around minus 130 across the board. My line is plus 128, so I'm pretty close to what is currently available. But I would still lean towards the Yankees. Morton is great. No real weaknesses. Besides, he has a 24% line drive rate and an 8% walk rate. Neither is like terrible. But I kind of like Heaney. He's coming off his best outing as a Yankee so far. 7 innings, 4 Ks, 9 whiffs, 2 hits, 1 earned. All three of his. I watched that game. All three of his pitches were really on point. I think as long as his fastball is this good, he will roll here. The Braves against lefties, 96 WRC plus. This is not an easy bet to make. I'm not arguing that the Yankees should be favored. Obviously, Morton has a really, really good floor. He will go 6 innings, gave up like 2-3 earned. And we know that Heaney can blow up at any time, but still, I mean, the price I think was insane. Yankees in the last 30 days, 8th in Team WOBA, 12th in WRC plus. They won 10 straight games. The bullpen edge, I think, is a big one. It played a serious role yesterday. The Braves bullpen is just really nothing special. And I'm overall higher on the Yankees offense, and I think Heaney is a bit slept on here. So I really expected New York, especially on this solid win streak, to be priced around plus 120 or something, so that we don't really have value on the dog. But that's not the case, so we took the New York Yankees plus 140. And the third game where I took a position, Cincinnati Reds, Milwaukee Brewers. I went with Cincinnati. We played plus 171, pretty much available at this point. Tyler Mahle on the road. He is the guy with the most extreme home and road splits in the league, and this has been going on for years now. He's a super fly ball heavy guy, 38% fly ball rate, and he plays in Cincinnati, obviously, one of the best stadiums for home run hitting power. Mali has a 251 wOBA on the road and a 373 wOBA at home this year. I never back him at home, but I think he's a really, really solid arm. And I think he will pitch a fine game here. The Brewers, offensively, obviously, they are strong. Top 5 in both WRC Plus and wOBA in the last 30 days, although they are just 15th in hard hit rate. But the Reds, they are second in WRC Plus, first in team wOBA by a wide margin, first in hard contact in the last 30 days. Burns, I have only good things to say about him. He's really one of the top aces in the league. Only the 5.6% home run to fly ball ratio in his profile is something that's unsustainable in my opinion, but he is really solid, although facing the Reds is a challenge. So yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure why the line was this high. There were multiple shops above plus 170. I make it plus 150 something. Plus 160 would be my cutoff. I think there is still some value. Maybe you want to play it for like half a unit or something. This game has a 7.5 total, and I think this is my only angle where I always look at the dog when we have a super low total and the really high money line. And I think the Reds are one of the hottest offenses right now, and Mahle is really good, especially on the road. And I think a bet on Cincinnati here is justified. So to sum up the sides, I like the Jays, I like the Yankees, and I like Cincinnati. The Yankees line moved a lot, so not a lot of value left, but the Jays are still good for a full bet in my opinion, and maybe a half unit chat on Cincinnati if you don't like to play dogs for a whole unit. So as for the strikeout props, I have one that's pretty strong in my opinion. These have been going really well. We are up like 10 units ish on the strikeouts. Since we started this trial like a little bit over a month ago. So Brubaker for Pittsburgh, 4.5 strikeouts. The over is minus 121 on Pinnacle. My model makes it 4.73, but I really like it for him here. So he's coming off a bad outing against the LA Dodgers. He was removed after just 4 innings, but in 4 innings he had 6 Ks. And if you look at Brubaker's profile, he hasn't been pitching amazingly, but he faced some tough teams lately. But he's still striking guys out, and that's what we need here, basically. So the Diamondbacks, one of the weakest road teams in the entire league, and they are also one of the highest strikeout teams in the entire league. In the last 30 days, Arizona has the third highest K rate, 24.9% as a team. And if you look at Brubaker, I mean, 4 strikeouts is pretty much his floor. So, and he's at home against a really weak offense. There is no real shot that the Diamondbacks will get him out of there early. And this dude is comfortably averaging a strikeout per inning. I think he will go 6 innings here with 6 or 7 strikeouts. So Pittsburgh, Brubaker, 4.5 strikeouts, take the over. I think this is a pretty strong bet. And the two leans that I have, I play the leans only for half units compared to what I play the strikeout props for. I like Jack Flaherty of the Cardinals under 6.5 strikeouts plus 112. This is not super strong. I make it 6.3, but I lean towards the under. His swinging strike rate was below 9% in both of these games. Back from the IL, he had 100% left on base rate, 150 BABIP against. He got lucky in both games. Detroit is not a difficult opponent, so he could easily go over this one. But this is just a slight lean. And the other one that I took as a lean is Charlie Morton's under. It's 7.5 on Pinnacle. I took the under minus 127. I make it 6.6. Again, not a difficult, not an easy bet to make. That's why this is only a lean. But Morton never goes really deeper than six, and getting to 8 strikeouts in 6 innings, especially with the way the Yankees are hitting, I think is difficult. So really, the only strong strikeout prop so far, although not all the props have been released so far, is Brubaker over 4.5 for me. The other two, that I talked about, are just leans at this point. And yeah, that's it. I will be back tomorrow at the same time. If you want to tell my plays, get all the strikeout props, get everything firsthand, you can go to patreon.com/thebarrelzone and join my Discord channel there. I will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks.